Hey there, folks. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. Thanks for being here. The 28th, 6th, and the 29th, because it's just after midnight. Another late night. Some stuff to take care of. It is what it is. Anyway, are we doing the temple raid? Yeah, we are. So we're starting the temple raid. Okay, well, not quite there yet. I'm not sure who in the guild is, but you're gonna find out. Anyway, almost to 4,000, guys. Almost there. We almost made it. We almost made it. It's been a rough couple weeks, I gotta tell you that. Let's check where we are with the JV. Did I do this on this account? Was this the account that I did it on? I don't know if you've seen Scribe's video yet, but it is making me want to bring up Eid. It's making me want to do all these. Now, obviously, we can't. We do have a squad that we can run out to hopefully get. I mean, hopefully we can get 450, but I don't know that we can. I think. So I gotta tell you a story. On my other account, I'm like, why isn't this guy done? Gosh, I'm just so behind. That's a crap mod. Gotta find a better. I need to find a better, or just. I mean, so I told you yesterday. I got asked about in the whatever thing it was, in the recruitment for that other guild, the other account, that the guy was asking me about my mods. This is why my mods are horrible. I don't have enough mods, and then I don't have enough slicing materials to slice the mods because I end up throwing so many away. And so it's not like I'm not trying to improve my mods. I just build wide. And then I never come back to around to making them better. And we'll have to do it here. But on the original account, I did that. I have all the JV done on that account. And they're all like Relic 3 or Relic 5. Well, I shouldn't say all the JV. I should say all of the playable JV. Obviously, we're not, not Depa, not Temple Guard, not Counselor, not Guardian, not Jocasta, and not Master Mace. So, basically, Edkoth, I'm gonna die, and everybody else. And I didn't realize that so I took Chloe in. What are we doing? So I took my Chloe on that account, which was, I think he's Relic 3 or something. And he totally got nuked, like, right off the bat. And I'm like, looking at him, like, what happened? I finished the run after that. Went back to check his mods. Guy had no mods. Didn't know it, didn't realize it. Suffice it to say, we fixed that. Suffice to say, we fixed that. So now he has mods, but, So here, obviously, Chloe has mods. That one's garbage, but we're going to fix that eventually. Kelleran's not ready, so we're not worried about him. Ayla's not ready, but we don't have mods. I'm gonna die is not ready. Shakti, we're a long way from. Her, I'm just gonna, I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We'll make something better somewhere along the line. This is a crap mod, but what am I gonna do? I mean, it's like I'm low on basically everything across the board. And at some point, I just gotta do it. We just gotta do it. We can't keep I can't keep my powder dry forever. At some point, we gotta go. There's just no holding back. But like all these mods, like we're just moving them up. And I hope you can excuse me if they're not perfect mods. Guys, look at how far down we are with these mods. Look at how much, I mean, it's when I'm in it and I'm doing this, I'm going through a ton of these slicing mods just to try to get halfway decent mods for runs. And so if some mods end up being subpar, I apologize. But at the end of the day, I'm going to fix it. It's just not going to be today. I'm going to go ahead and put this Omicron on Qui-Gon here. But it's a challenge. I mean, look, we're like rapidly, and it's like I don't have enough currency to be able to put on. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this guy was this low. And that's not even a speed mod at all. Oh, but we're out of. I just don't have slicing materials anywhere, especially on this. And this is the one that we're we need to be in on. We need to be doing stuff, and we need to be moving forward. And it's just really, it's just hard. I mean, I think we are gonna. I mean, because we need to be moving forward, and I just feel like with this race out of the way it is now. I mean, I guess the one good thing is we could theoretically afford to do everyone, including Heatcoth. We can afford to do that because we have a year. And so Ayla's going to take, we could theoretically fast forward and just do Ayla, Amgandai, finish Heatcoth, bring him up, do him. But that's maybe, and so we could, be good to go with everybody. But honestly, I think if we did, Kelleron, Ilasakura, Amgandai, Heatcoth, and Shakti, I think we're looking at Christmas before we're ready to move on to anything else. And what does that leave us with? That leaves us with probably 3 months, maybe, to be able to, before we have to move up. And so I don't know that I'm willing to do that. I don't know that I can do that. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to end up selling ourselves a little short. But I'm just going to make this call for the good of the account. And it's not something that I'm super happy about, to be honest. But Kelleron gets us somewhere. We had these guys already. Kelleron gets us somewhere. Kelleron's going to get us home to Omni Mandalore. Heatcoth, like I said, gets us towards Jedi Master Kenobi. And Shakti gets us towards Gas and Lord Vader. And whoever she is, Ahsoka, like the Legend of Ahsoka. I'm a good knight and need cost. Don't do that. So we're just gonna finish. We're just gonna finish Ayla and Kelleron. And I don't even think we're gonna have to do Shakti at some point, but not yet. We're just not gonna do her. Unless the guild puts a requirement out for all of these tunes, I'm not gonna do Shakti. No, right now. And so we're just gonna go with this group and hope. And I'm gonna bring up Ayla and we're gonna bring in Kelleron. And then we're gonna jump back into our other farm. But because it just doesn't make sense for us to spend all of this time on characters that aren't going to do that much for us in the long run. It just doesn't make sense. And we need to try to be wise. We need to try to use our resources wisely. And I just don't think we can do that with where we are. We do need to be able to move forward. We do need to be able to have, and as it is, it's still going to be a ton of work. It's still going to be a ton of mods. But that's where we need to end up. And it's not fun, but that's where we need to get to. So, and that's where I'm going to be going, is towards, oh my gosh, I totally didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's my bad. Totally my bad. And are we to the point now where everything that she needs is? It is. That's amazing. Okay, so everything that she needs is on campaign nodes, and so we need to find somewhere to put our fleet energy. And we're gonna go back to Geos. We're gonna work on these Geos until Kelleron's ready. Until Kelleron's ready for prime time, and then we'll worry about whatever else after that. And we're back in here because I use all of these up, so gotta start farming more stuff. It's it's not what you want to be doing, but it's what we need to be doing. I'm gonna keep grabbing stuff for. So when are we gonna get to Ahsoka? The answer is darned if I know. Because I kind of feel like this is going to be the cycle. Can't you just feel like this is going to be the cycle going forward? Of where, unless you have these tunes done already, you might never be able to move forward. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. You guys feel it too, right? You guys know that that's the way it feels. It feels like we're never going to be at a point where we can move forward. I don't have stuff for the cloud. My Jews aren't good enough for this. I'm sure some of you will argue that they are. They're not. They're not. They're not. They want us to do 1 star. Once I'm done, do the mod, otherwise find it. Okay. We're not ready to do any of these missions over here. They can follow first, but I mean, maybe if I end up having first order left, maybe we'll try to run some combat missions over here. I don't know. Is this a team? I just don't feel like there's enough on it. This team kind of feels like it has a ton of just overkill damage on it. So let's do. We'll try. See if we can get through a couple waves. I'm not gonna make you sit through it. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Figure out what you see my raid attempt. I don't know if it's gonna go well, but we'll see what it happens. We'll see what happens here. I'm not feeling great about it right now. If we need to, I'll have to back out. I might have to back out and try something. We need to get some heals rolling though, but I don't like having to use that. We might be a little too undergeared. I feel like we are. This is not going well. Yeah, we might. Because we can't even get through. We can't even get through Fox, and Fox is. We're just trying to get through Fox right now. And the raid is not going well. Because we're not able to do anything. And if we don't, we'll just try another tier, but it doesn't look like this is gonna happen. I mean, these are our characters that I have modded. We're just not. I don't know how to explain that. Although Barris may not be modded. Oh yeah. So it's not going well. Yeah. No. We are not. Yeah, I don't want that. That's not good. So everybody's rock 1, which is probably not great. Is Barris modded? Did I check the modding? So let's go and check the modding real quick. Before we keep going. Sorry to do this, but it's part of life, and I kind of feel like it's going to be part of the way we're going in general. So Plo, his modding is okay. Kilowatts not using. Ayla we're not using. Barris. Yeah. I mean, Luminara, Barris is there. Yeah. Qui-Gon. Yeah. Kid Fisto. Yeah. So, I don't know. We just did not have enough gusto to get through there. So I'm going to go in, get to 300, and we'll worry about everything else later. Let's finish up the day so we can move on. See if we get anything else interesting. Probably not, but I just need to make sure that we're headed in the right direction. I'm going to grab a buttload of these because we're going to need them. Can never have. I feel like that's one thing you can never have too many of. to that. Then down here we'll grab Cody LA. Let's grab Initiate, Engineer, Morning Guard. Let's come up here and look for anything that's under 400. Or anything that looks like it might be super low, because that's where we are in this with this account now. We're not constantly spending. And it's not like we want to overspend. We just want to kind of, stay in the area. Let's get some other guys down here. Okay. No, that's good. Don't need those guys. Get Creo. Get Nebbit. Get Cassian. We'll talk about whatever. We'll talk about other stuff on the other account later. I've talked about enough about this. We're at 21 minutes, even though so you get to see my terrible first raid attempt on this account. But we're going to keep going forward. I mean, we also got enough for the second Z. That's good. So yeah, I'm going to keep pressing in on that raid. Is there anybody here? No. 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 All right. So somebody's okay. Ayla. There's something for Ayla that Ayla needs. This is something that Ayla needs. And of course, we don't have enough for that. It's about how it works. It's about how it always works. Yeah, but yeah, we'll talk about other stuff on the video. But yeah, I just don't have the resources. That's to work on these mods. And why? Because I'm building wide. I'm building wide. Then when I get to the point where I don't want to build any wider anymore, then I'll start worrying about mods and being tall and all this. I mean, I understand the thinking behind it, but for me, just doing a set and building them all the way to done, I know I'm in the minority, but it's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm not going to try anymore. But yeah, we did a thing. Didn't go as we wanted, but we'll try it again tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. As always, God bless. Hold the line and remember, I have friends everywhere. Bye.